подождать один день и посетить ритуал. Ну ладно. Как-то быстро я с ним расправился. Ну, ждем. И там бах, сразу появились.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus. How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra. But I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Что дальше? Наблюдать откуда-то.
Aruich neistiri, adesta marar mam.
Meneda, Meneda, You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Grab the young metamorph. The others don't.
The lions have been in captivity.
They won't touch you. Masada, you need to protect them.
You can count on me. Let's see what you take. Let's see.
Ах ты черт! Падла, блядь. Один мне в спину ебанул, другой нахрен выстрелил в упор.
How are you?
Impeccable.
Times
You look preoccupied.
Yes, I believe, but I hope. You are an unknown.
It's strange.
Some of it.
It seems like
Grab the young metamorph. The others
they won't touch you. Decided we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Отлично. Ну все, тут все изучено, можно тут. Что тут? Расанигат.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with the elders of Vigigador?
It was strange, and a bit frustrating, to be honest. What about you? How did you feel?
Had those old sages not been there, you and I next to the fire, it could have been a romantic moment.
You are really strange, Desade. Thinking about such things at a time like this. Anything else?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. We were but a small group working with Dr. Asili, but we were encouraged not to get too close to each other. It was more of a competition. Why? What's on your mind?
Did you not share your knowledge with the others?
Not really. And to be honest, I don't even know if they would have listened to me back then. You would not believe how much competition there is in the universities of Al-Sad.
I think it's a pity. It seems to me that ideas progress faster when they're shared.
That is true, but I did not know it back then. I only discovered it thanks to you. Anything else?
How did you feel when we visited the cave?
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had reached my goal, as if I was finding a long-lost treasure. It was strangely moving, I think. What about you?
It was a grace-filled moment indeed. And these rudimentary paintings taught us so much. I would never have thought that mere murals could contain so much knowledge.
Because we looked at them in a different way. To us, these paintings were more than just decorations. They were like a window into some knowledge that was completely foreign to us. I used to swear only by writings, but now I realize that there are many other ways to learn. And once more, I owe this realization to you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Anything else?
What do you think of the love that unites those young people? It really seems as if they share something special.
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon two people that were so close to one another. On the continent, where everything is political, it only happens in fairy tales. But here...
Is it that you're starting to believe in love?
Who told you I did not believe in it? When it is sincere, it is an admirable feeling. But alas, it seldom is. Anything else?
Do you think that attending this ceremony has changed your world vision?
Yes, obviously. Before it, I was so focused on my own knowledge. This ritual made me understand the power of sharing, of emotions, and of the bonds between people. This new vision gives me new perspectives. A whole new life is ahead of me.
At last. You understand that science does not hold all the answers. Feelings and emotions are still outside of its grasp.
That may be true, but trying to understand them makes us grow. Or at least that's what I believe. Anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Что-то
I'm asleep.
не алё. Получилось. А почему я загрузить не могу? Потому что в этом лагере ни хрена нельзя сделать. Хреново, что ничего нельзя сделать в этом лагере. Не сохранить, не загрузить. А, блин, не там. Я ж, по сути, здесь могу это все переговорить. Наверное.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with the elders of Vigigador?
It was strange, and a bit frustrating, to be honest. What about you? How did you feel?
It was peculiar and mysterious. It was as if we were observing a game without fully knowing the rules. However, it seems to me that we learned a few things, being with them at that moment.
This is true. In my opinion, knowledge should be shared. That's why I'm so impatient when it comes to secrets. But your attitude is wiser. I will ponder the question. You've given me a lot to think about. Anything else?
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. We were but a small group working with Dr. Vasily, but we were encouraged not to get too close to each other. It was more of a competition. Why? What's on your mind?
I wondered if you didn't feel alone at times.
Do you mean intimate relationships? I had a few here and there, but that did not change how lonely I felt. Body and mind have different needs, even though for some they seem to be one and the same. Anything else?
How did you feel when we visited the cave?
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had reached my goal, as if I was finding a long-lost treasure. It was strangely moving, I think. What about you?
It was a grace-filled moment indeed. And these rudimentary paintings taught us so much. I would never have thought that mere murals could contain so much knowledge.
Because we looked at them in a different way. To us, these paintings were more than just decorations. They were like a window into some knowledge that was completely foreign to us. I used to swear only by writings, but now I realize that there are many other ways to learn. And once more, I owe this realization to you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Anything else?
What do you think of the love that unites those young people? It really seems as if they share something special.
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon two people that were so close to one another. On the continent, where everything is political, it only happens in fairy tales. But here...
Do you ever think that you could become that close to someone?
To be honest, no. Not before I saw this young couple.
What about now?
I do not like to lose myself in vain reveries, but for some time now, I've begun to think that such sharing of ideas and feelings is in fact possible. Anything else?
Do you think that attending this ceremony has changed your world vision?
Yes, obviously. Before it, I was so focused on my own knowledge. This ritual made me understand the power of sharing, of emotions and of the bonds between people. This new vision gives me new perspectives. A whole new life is ahead of me.
Knowledge comes in many forms, and sometimes it can't be found in books.
That is true. An experience can transform us and make us grow more than reading a book. I love exploring science and nature, but in the end, I only saw it as a way to find content for my books. And yet, the nature of the things you and I have shared seems impossible to describe. You'd have to have experienced it. And I'm glad I've experienced it with you. Anything else?
Ты даже плюсика не сделала. Ну ладно.
I'm under the impression that you've not learned as many things as you wanted by observing Duncas's clan.
That's true. I hope to discover the physical or alchemical mechanism behind their metamorphoses. But instead, I don't know. I think I now understand the bond that unites their people to this land. The links that connects them and the power of their culture. It's unexpected. I wonder if this couldn't become another subject for study. The study of people, their customs and beliefs. If I said that in Alsard, people would think I've gone mad, but here, everything is possible, right? Learning about the natives would allow us to stop being afraid of them, and to see them like fellow humans at last.
I must leave you.
Karantz, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you
Пока
later.
ничего. Ну, хоть не в минус. Хотя, может быть, можно было бы и в плюс сыграть.
Desarde, I'm happy to see... Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Но если, блин, попробовать. Так-то, в принципе, чего бы нет. Чего бы не попробовать.
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
А, блин,
I'm
здесь уже
asleep.
все. Там уже разговор прошел. Ну ладно.
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Угу.
What did you think about that?
It was strange.
I was touched by the way the elders talked about those young people. About their bond. Were you not?
It's true. It seemed as if they thought that their bond would allow them to acquire more knowledge. In my culture, it is the other way around. We are told that romantic feelings are nothing but a distraction.
And, taking into consideration what we've learned, what do you think now?
I still have a lot to learn. I'm glad you were there to help me understand this. Perhaps those elders are right. Perhaps some bonds allow you to acquire more knowledge together. Anything else?
Отлично.
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. It was more of a competition.
I wondered if you didn't feel
Do you mean intimate body and mind? Have anything else?
Ну, тут понятно.
How did you feel when we visited?
Astonishment, I think. It was strangely moving.
It was a grace-filled moment. I would never have thought...
Because we looked, they were like a window into some... I used to swear, and once more, I owe this... Anything else?
What do you think of the love that unites?
It's true. I don't... On the continent, where everything...
Do you ever think that you could become...
To be honest...
What about now?
I do not like to lose myself for some time now. Anything else?
Do you think that attending this...
Yes. This ritual made... This new vision gives...
I hope I'll be lucky enough to be by your side.
We share amazing memories now. A bond has been created between us, too. And I can't imagine this new life without you by my side. Anything else?
О как! Парам-папам!
I must leave you.
Везде +2 намутил.
I'm glad you came to see me. I wanted to talk to you.
I'm listening.
I'm still a bit inexperienced when it comes to these emotional things. My feelings and my desires. But I believe that we share something unique. That a bond has been created between us. And if you were so inclined, I'd love to spend some time alone with you.
It would be my pleasure. Meet me outside my room the next time we return to my house.
I'll be there. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Так, это уже интересней.
I'm a bit nervous. I've read many books on this subject, but they don't say anything about the way I feel right now. May I come in?
Конечно.
Come on. Forget about the books for a bit.
Yet another marvelous memory shared with you. And this one only belongs to us. I feel as if my heart is exploding. I've never felt this way about anyone. I suppose this is how it feels to be in love. Do you feel the same?
Yes, Afra. I'm fairly certain this is love. And I love you too.
It's such a peculiar sensation. And it's so tremendous. Oh, my beloved.
Та-дам!
My beloved, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
А двух нельзя? Или трех? Или 8? Так, ладно, надо замутить по-другому немножко. Задание я получил, достижение. Да, кое-что по-другому подмутить. Так, какой из них? Вот этот, наверное.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything?
What did you think about...
It was strange.
I was touched by the...
It's true. In my cult...
And?
Perhaps those... Anything else?
Did you have any fellowship?
Of course. It was more of a competition.
I wondered if you didn't...
Do you mean in body and mind? Anything else?
How did you feel when we...
Astonishment. It was...
It was a grace-filled... I would never have...
Because they were like a week. I used to... And once more. Anything else?
What do you think of the love that...
It's true. On the continent.
Do you ever think that you...
To be honest...
What about now?
I do not like to... But for some time... Anything else?
Do you think that attending this...
Yes. This ritual. This new vision.
I hope I'll be lucky.
We share a mate, and I can't imagine anything else.
I must leave you.
Так, а вот теперь можно сохраниться, но с ней не разговаривать. Так, все, главное пока не говорить. А не то она предложит свидание, и все тогда. Не, у него, по-моему, другие. Такие вот, по-моему, у них ботинки. Зараз. Стоп, у меня разве нету? Нафига ей магия? Вот ей нафиг не нужна вот эта даже ребят с магией. Так, а вы что там дрыхнете? Или вы трупы? Вы до сих пор еще трупы? Ну ни хрена ж себе.
Do not take a step further.
We come in peace. My name is Desarde. I am from the Congregation of Merchants. We would like to speak to your chief.
Foreigners like you bring nothing but pain and death. The last who came here took away our prisoners.
I must admit to you that I am responsible. We had no choice but to free the sages. But I did all in my power to avoid bloodshed. I spared your warriors' lives when they were at our mercy.
They spoke of you. They say you keep the words you speak. Will you keep your peace?
I swear it.
Then you may enter. But we have an eye on you. Darren, our chief, will not be happy to see you. You will need to convince her you are worthy of trust.
Ну ладно. Скажите, как? Пойдем заслуживать. Кстати, а в этих руинах никаких записей не осталось. Блин. Прикольно. Ну дайте я пройду, ну.
Sansa on Olmanawi. Natuik kwaif op Niederrenaiksa. Is echt te long. Kwaitug kwaridor is zoekt aan Bladindas. Gerwid vrede leona ent?
Da frevin. Is dagameska hadase.
Do it! What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaikse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners. You wounded none of my own. That required great skill. Speak. I will hear you.
We seek audience with the Tiernaha Kadachtus. We believe that she knows of a remedy for a sickness that kills thousands in our homeland. This disease, and the quest for a cure, pushes my people to come to your island and to invade it. But if we could finally heal the sickness, most of them would return to their country.
You say it is a sickness that drives you like a plague over our island? Like locusts?
It is the main reason. Our lands have become a sad cemetery filled with the bodies of our dead.
This sounds true. You walk with the shadow of death. But what you tell me pleases me. I prefer chasing you away with our blades. But we have already lost so many of our own. Does your word carry value for your people? Are you a respected chief?
I am the cousin of the governor of the congregation and his emissary. He hears me.
Then promise me what you say is true. That you will do all you can to leave when you have found your remedy.
That I promise you.
You will find the Tiernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Ох ты, это что, типа тюрьма у них еще тут? И там трупик? Даже не один. Угу. Да ладно, те волки теперь восстановились. Ну нифига, вы какие интересные. А зачем я сюда поднялся? Вот на какой хрен это место вообще нужно? Дебильный непонятный закуток, на который можно залезть непонятно на какой хрен. Здесь 5 этих лагерей.
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
Да ничего уже не нужно. Надо было по-другому говорить в тот раз. Теперь уже без вариантов. Ни хрена себе, посередине леса появился. Так, по сути один вход и один выход. Так, тут лагерь должен быть. Да. Блин, сколько разных мест. Угу. Тут я туда заберусь. Если обойти, попробовать. Воу. Это же я. Или мне показалось, что это я. Мне надо вон он. Магические ловушки. Я такой умудрился пробежать мимо них, не задев ни одной. Круто. Тарарарарам. Ладно, попробуем с другой стороны пути. Прохода нет. Опа. Показалось. Я думал, можно взорвать. Лагерь. Отлично. Блин, опять дурацкий выключились. Ну и все, остальных что тогда будем. фиг ты там висишь, падай уже. Тут я тоже фиг поднимусь. Ну, ладно. Нет, так нет. Тропа Великой Охоты. Ну ладно. Мне точно сюда. Хотя... Я так думаю, сюда какое-нибудь задание будет. Да ебучая ты камера. То есть это вот так вот, да, называется? Это там что-то есть, но я тебе не дам ее взять. Тут невидимую стену нарисую. И буду угорать каждый раз, когда ты будешь пытаться туда подойти. Такое чувство, как будто эти границы иной раз накуренные наркоманы, блядь, писали. больше есть проход. Ладно. Для начала мне интересно здесь все проверить. Ах ты чё. Неплохо. Нормально. Сундучок. Хоть не зря бежал. Правда, было бы лучше, если бы документы профессора были. Мне еще несколько заметок надо. Да что ж. Эти дурацкие мышки включили. Ну блин, тут они широкую территорию намутили. Да твою мать, дурацкая камера, задолбала уже. Правда, непонятно, нахрена они это сделали. Тут обычная переправа. Сколько тут растений? Мне ништяки надо собирать. Вот он, задание горы. Все, всех зарубили. Неплохо, неплохо.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tiarna ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tiarna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Пойдем найдем главного собирателя. Так. Да, что было, его тут не было.
Hello. Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaigse, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more. Nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
Все собрал, что ли? Прикольно. У меня они были, походу.
I'm back, Padir.
Yes?
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You are good for a Renaigse. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padir.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
You are completely right. It would be a shame that such great wisdom be lost.
I thank you, Renaigse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Bortir to Mad Renaigse.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadachtas.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaigse where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaigse are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendaig of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir Tirtumod, Renaigse. Yes, I am among us. What are you doing here in this sacred village?
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas? I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell her an Ike stranger to us. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desires. Some of them tried to capture her. You need to prove to us that we can trust you.
Sure. Tell me what I could do.
You could help me find the secret seal that I lost. This would prove a little. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaise.
I must leave. Ongos.
What do you want, Renaise?
Да, надо прокачать узнать.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking to recover?
On the edge of the village. That is where I dropped it when...
Thank you. I must leave.
Ах ты, блин. Угу.